Construction 5, we're going to construct a line that's parallel to a given line and passes through a given point. So what we have is we have a line here, L, we have a point that was given to us, and our job is to draw a line that passes through point P, which is parallel to the original. I'm going to use the construction that uses a compass. So the first step is I get point P and I draw a random line. It doesn't really matter what angle you draw it at. I'm going to draw a random line such that it comes down and cuts the original line. But I'm also going to make sure that I extend it further above P as well. Now, I'm going to call this position down here where the two lines cut, I'm going to call it O. I now get a compass and I place my compass point at O, like so. I reduce the radius down less than the distance to P. And I am going to swing an arc that cuts the two lines, like so. Now I'm going to call this position, position 1, and this position over here, position 2. Now what we do next is, keeping the compass at the same length, it's almost like we're going to shift point O up to P, and 1 is going to shift up to here somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer my point from O up to point P, and I'm going to swing an arc up here. But in addition to up here, I'm going to swing the arc down to the right, like so, go a bit around like that. And I'm going to call this position up here the new position 1. Now, point 2 is down here, but I'd love to find the new point 2 somewhere up here. So how I manage to do that is, I get my compass point at the original number 1 point, and I measure the distance to 2 with my compass. Now how do I measure the distance to 2? I simply extend my compass out until the nib is touching or cutting through 2, like so. And then I lift my compass and I place my compass point at the new point 1, and I swing an arc like so. And where the two arcs cut up here is going to be the location of my new point 2. To finish the construction, I just connect the new point 2 to point P and draw a line. And if the construction is done properly, this line should be parallel to the original.